When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in. I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
Was? Nummer 1 der Gesichter, die man nach dem Aufwachen sehen möchte, Pose? Nummer 1 der Gesichter?
Vivian, are you sure you're awake? That sounded like sleep talk. I'm sure sleeping in that position couldn't have been comfortable either.
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late, but good morning, Lord Phaethon.
Warum so förmlich?
Good morning? Why so formal all of a sudden? Sounds like you're about to make an announcement.
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Könnte es Hartmann gewesen sein?
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light. Some people feel bad for him, some relate to his struggles, and Hartman's the one getting all the heat. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute. If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to...
Oh, Hartmann wird nicht so leicht aufgeben. Könnte sein, dass jemand versucht, Hartmann loszuwerden?
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too, which is why he's completely vanished. No matter how hard I search, I can't find a single trace of him. Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core. Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting. Can I borrow Wise for a minute?
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss.
Wieso das halt so sagen?
Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
Wait! Don't go outside.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Thank goodness Vivian didn't walk out the main door. Lycon's been pacing around outside for like half an hour and scared off at least 5 customers. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first?
Ich gehe mit ihm reden.
Sure, I'll go talk to him. At the end of the day, we're all after the same enemy. As proxies, we should become the bridge between them.
Er hat's jetzt einfach. Hoffentlich macht irgendwas.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
Moin.
Belle just let me know you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her. but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian scheint heute total normal zu sein.
Vivian doesn't seem down at all. In fact, she's been actively gathering intel. I think she's handling this with even greater calm than I am. If you're feeling bad about what happened with Hugo, it might be a good idea to talk to Vivian directly. From what I've seen, she's not as fragile as you might think.
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Kein Problem.
Sure, but just to be clear, I'm staying neutral and not picking sides. You both have your own stance on this. As a proxy, I'll do my best to help facilitate honest communication.
I respect that. Thank you.
Kehrst mit Lycon in die Videothek zurück. Vivian scheint eine keine besondere Reaktion auf seine Ankunft zu haben.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't...
You're right.
Was?
I'm glad you guys are on the same page, but why do I feel like I'm being left in the dark?
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The Mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the Mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the Mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the Mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the Mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
Wir werden es uns überlegen.
Belle, Vivian, and I need to think this through carefully with everything at stake. It's not a decision we can make lightly.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Sollen wir mit dem Bürgermeister reden? Opfergeist ist doch immer eine Bedrohung. Stimmt, im Moment haben wir nur die Informationen über Opfergeist, die Bringer hinterlassen hat, sonst wissen wir nicht viel. Wir können zwar jemanden organisieren, der uns beim Ermitteln hilft, aber das wird erheblich viel Zeit kosten und die Zeit ist nicht gerade etwas, das wir gerade verschwenden können. Also ist die Zusammenarbeit mit Bürgermeister eine gute Option. Was hältst du davon? Als Mitglied von Spottrassel wäre es gegen deine Grundsätze, mit dem Bürgermeister zu arbeiten. Bei Spottrassel geht es nicht nur darum, sich gegen die Behörde zu stellen. Spottrassel erhofft sich, dass alle Leute dieselben Möglichkeiten und Rechte bekommen können. Ich vertraue dem Bürgermeister zwar nicht gerade, aber ich denke, er ist jemand, mit dem wir zusammenarbeiten können, für den Moment jedenfalls. Dann lass uns Lycon aufsuchen gehen. Wo ist er eigentlich? Am Parkplatz? Okay, ne, wir müssen hinfahren. Zu den Bullet Twins? Ja, es sind immer die Bullet Twins. Warum sind die eigentlich mit dem Bürgermeister so verbunden? Oh, die Vivi ist auch schon da. Warte mal, jetzt sehe ich erst wieder einen fucking Regenschirm, Alter. Das ist ja eine richtig harte Spitze droben. Aber was sind das für Dinge oben drauf? Sind das Kameras? Schaut schon aus, wie wenn das versteckte Kameras wären, die ein bisschen wie eine Schleife ausschauen. Ich finde es unten irgendwie. Sollen das Gesichter sein oder ist es nur Zufall, dass da zwei so Punkte sind? Ne, doch, das sind schon kleine Slimes oder so, die wohl lächeln. Oh, steht da was drin? Irgendwas mit E. Egal. Schon als hätte ihr und Fräulein Vivian eure Entscheidung getroffen. Wir möchten mit dem Bürgermeister sprechen. Zusammenarbeit benötigt beidseitige Beiträge. Selbstverständlich, bitte seid unbesorgt angesichts der Situation mit Opfergeister. Der Bürgermeister dasselbe Ziel wie wir. Oder eher gesagt, beide Seiten möchten die Leute von New Eridu beschützen.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Er ist bereits verstorben.
The leader of the Exaltists in Janus Quarter died a few years back, and they haven't been active since. Could it be that Hartman was just acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Jemand von Tops?
Is it possible it's someone from Tops?
Tops is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in Tops and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
Aber was hat Tops davon?
But what's in it for Tops?
War das nicht irgendwie, dass die andere Fraktion schaden?
There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when Top steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms. The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while Tops comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards Tops. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice, and I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Warte, ist das die eine? Die Arbeit unserer Lehrerin?
Really? A Void Hunter ranked special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janna's quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
This affects a lot of ordinary people in New Eridu. We'll do our best.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
Ich bin froh, dass ihr beide entschieden habt, weiter mit uns zu arbeiten. Mit eurer Hilfe werden wir sicherlich den Opfergeist erfolgreich zurückholen. Ich habe momentan noch andere Angelegenheiten zu handhaben, also bitte entschuldigt mich. Falls ihr etwas benötigt, bitte seid so frei, mich jederzeit zu kontaktieren. Danach geht Lycan. Entweder Phaeson, wollen wir jetzt losgehen? Einen Moment noch. Ich warte hier auf dich.
Eradicate all evil. I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Es kann ja nur sie sein, oder? Ich meine, wenn man davon ausgeht, wie man die bekommt, passt es schon von der Ding her.
Where are we going? Bear witness to the noble
Weil die drei sind ja mit ab 2.0 zu haben. Ne, sie ist mit 2.0 die erste gewesen, die neue. Dann kamen die anderen drei.
Where are we going?
I can help you ward off misfortune.
Bear witness to the... Don't frighten me like that.
Dieses Geräusch macht mich fertig, ey.
Today's reading, bear witness. Don't frighten
Oh,
me like that.
das Quietschen irgendwie, das gräbt sich einem in die Knochen.
What brings you
Warte
here?
mal.
Bear witness to the noble principles
Sie hat
of the
da ein
Timefield family.
kleines lächelndes Viech drauf.
Today's reading is Be a Hero. Got a new ghost story to share?
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Das wird schon sie sein. Sie ist ja die einzige, die auf dem Level von der Miyabi ist. Falls ihr dieses Video nicht gesehen habt, sie gegen die Miyabi. Schaut's an. Das ist mal hammergeil, das Video. War eins der Gründe, warum ich wieder angefangen habe zu spielen, weil es mich wirklich weggeblasen hat, ey. Das war ja schon so ein Anime-Ding einfach. So, kurzer Break. Ja, entweder Phaeson, wollen wir jetzt losgehen? Gehen wir in die Höhle. Gut, gehen wir. Oh. Hä?
Eradicate all evil.
Oh.
My blade is ready.
Hä? Achso, ich musste noch einen anderen nehmen, weil kein anderer dabei ist. Ja, wird auch mal Zeit, dass wir so spielen dürfen. Nach Anwendung verstärkten Spezialangriffs tritt Vivian automatisch in den Zustand wallendes Kleid ein. Durchdrücken von kann Basisangriff wallendes Kleid an Aufhängung angewendet werden. Wenn eine Truppenfigur nach einem Gegner mit einem verstärkten Spezialangriff trifft, dann fesselt Vivian einmal Basisangriff down und Blüte gegen das Ziel.
Lord Phaethon, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Oh. Wow.
My blade strikes. Right. Well done. Keep your filthy hands off.
Alter, hat die Raketen irgendwo? Da ist der erste.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary. Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Gerade als Vivian mit sich selbst spricht, hört ihr die Stimme, die ebenfalls diskutieren. Da nicht klar ist, wer das sein könnte, ziehst du Vivian beiseite, um zu lauschen.
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
Nachdem die zwei Angestellten von Tops gegangen sind, ist Vivian sichtlich aufgebracht.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with a buyer. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Wer ist diese Sie, von der du sprichst?
Vivian, you seem a bit frazzled. Who's this she you keep bringing up?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Alles klar, ich werde nicht weiter nachhaken.
Sure, I'll stop asking. What's more important than an unspoken past is the person standing in front of me now. As for everything else, we can talk about it whenever you're ready to share.
Lord Vathan, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises. I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is. Stay away from me. I just can't shake the feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Okay, die haben schon wirklich jedes Ding ein bisschen so elegant gemacht. Ich meine, selbst wenn du so läufst und dann ups, die du. Ich meine, sie bleibt halt einfach nur stehen, ne? Wenn sie halt... Oh,
Don't touch me.
cool. Das...
Don't touch me.
Der schlafende Opfergeist ist ebenfalls weg. Wer könnte das gewesen sein? Egal. Und woher kennt diese Person den Standort der schlafenden Opfergeister? Lass uns den nächsten Ort überprüfen. Hoffentlich war das nicht so ein Albtraum für New Eridan.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Don't touch me. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but
Oh, warte, was?
ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse.
Cool. The fuck? Was ist das? Ey, Alter, der schaut halt aus, wie wenn er sich an keinem beim Boost vergeht. Echt nicht cool, Junge.
Okay. Nothing here either. Are we too late?
Warte mal, was ist das da hinten? Das sehe ich jetzt erst. Ah ne, das habe ich schon mal gesehen, okay. Das ist schon sehr creepy, das Ding, ey. Oh, da ist die Alte.
Don't touch me.
Oh, ist das die, wo ich sie kenne?
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille wirft Vivian einen letzten Blick zu und schmeißt dann eine Rauchbombe zu Boden. Das Geräusch zieht einige Terrale an, obwohl du viele Fragen hast, ist es wohl wichtiger, sich erst um die bevorstehende Gefahr zu kümmern.
Lord Phaethon, watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later.
Weakling.
Let's take care of the ethereals first.
Oh, das Ding stirbt ja auch so. Okay, durch Statusveränderung können sie scheinbar nicht sterben. Nachdem ich die Ätherale bezwungen habe, sucht ihr eine lange Zeit. Ihr die Ätherale bezwungen, findet ihr auch keine schlafenden Opfergeister. Na, du besprichst die Lage mit Vivian und beschließt, die Höhle fürs Erste zu verlassen und ihren nächsten Schritt zu überlegen. In diesem Moment klingelt das Handy.
You've been gone forever. Did you run into any trouble?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Why would the Exaltists go after the sacrifices?
Ich hab's auch gesehen.
I saw it too, but I can't figure out why the Exaltists would do this.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Wait, what did I miss? Why do you know so much about the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened, and after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Phaethon. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
Okay.
Absolutely. If you're feeling down, we'll be here for you.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died.
Er macht seinen eigenen Opfergeist.
The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
Klingt verdächtig.
That sounds sketchy. Do you think those accidents were faked?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
Manchmal denke ich mir, ganz New Area besteht eigentlich nur aus 6th Street. Gehen wir zusammen.
Sure. Let's go together.
Oh, ich kannte jemanden vor 50 Jahren. Oh, er wohnt zufällig in der 6th Street neben euch. Kommst du Vivian am Luminoplatz an, um ihre alte Freundin zu treffen? Ich find's stark, dass halt so belebt ausschaut. Ich meine, es sollte ja eigentlich Standard sein, ne? Und ich erwähne es halt auch schon mehr als einmal. Oh. Eine putzige... Na gut. Mini-Miyabi stimmt nicht, weil sie ist einfach ein normaler Wolf. Ja, warte mal, die durchsichtig. Achso, weil... Sobald sie an mir vorbeigeht wegen der Kamera. Okay, in der Nähe ist. Aber es ist cool, wenn halt alles ein bisschen belebt ist. Das fehlt mir in anderen Spielen zu sehr. Ich weiß, frisst natürlich auch Leistung und alles. Deswegen ist schon klar, warum es so ist. Ja, mit der Phaethon, lass uns losgehen, sobald du bereit bist. Jo. Sonst wäre ich nicht mehr her.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel. She's like a mentor to me.
Schon wieder?
I learned a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her. Rain! Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain?
Rain? So you're the old friend Vivian was talking about.
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain! You actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Wise is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain, let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
Why are you all tense? Right. Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too and might know your idol.
Warte, was?
Remember when you traced that post on Internaut to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
Ich glaube, ich kenne diese schwarze Katze.
I think I know that black cat. It hangs around our shop now.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Nein, mach weiter.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years and you still won't say who your idol is. If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure your idol won't hold it against you.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Zeit, dir auszuhelfen, das Thema zu wechseln.
Rain, Vivian said you might have some intel for us. Should we get into that first?
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow, then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Hast du sonst noch Hinweise?
Okay, we'll take a look around. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you're not so sure of?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what...
All right, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys. All right, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Rain wird euch zum Abschied zu und geht Vivian erwähnt, dass sie jemanden kennt, der ausgezeichnet drin ist, Leute im echten Leben zu finden. Also folgst du jetzt zum nächsten Zielort.